In the early 20th century, being queer was criminalized in the United States, reflecting a deeply conservative society. This oppression led to the tragic arson attack at the Upstairs Lounge in 1973, the deadliest attack on a gay club up until the Pulse nightclub shooting in 2016. Further violence against the LGBT community included the assassinations of Harvey Milk and George Moscone in 1978, and the brutal murder of Matthew Shepard in 1998. Despite this painful history, the LGBT community has shown incredible resilience. Many artists have used their voices and work to speak out against oppression. Today, we'll explore some of these trailblazing artists and their contributions to art and society. Froggy fam, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment below telling me who's your favorite LGBT artist. Now, let's go ahead and get back to the video. This was the political landscape in which artist Gluck navigated. Gluck, a privileged non-binary lesbian born Hannah Gluckstein in 1895 to a wealthy Jewish family, attended the St. John's Wood School of Art from 1913 to 1916. Gluck claimed to have only truly loved once, and that was a woman named Nesta Obermer, a wealthy socialite married to a businessman. The two symbolically wed on December 25, 1936. Sadly, in 1944, the pair would split. In the years leading up to their separation, Gluck painted Medallion, often referred to as You We. The painting captures the depth of Gluck's love for Obermer. Obermer is bathed in warm light, almost in a heroic pose, while Gluck's own profile is partially obscured by Obermer's, the light less bright on their skin. Some scholars interpret this composition as a foreshadowing of their eventual separation. Along with being a talented and educated artist, Gluck was also a loud supporter of LGBT rights and is often celebrated as a trailblazer in the ongoing fight for civil rights. But she definitely isn't the only artist in history to have lived a life on the edge. Frida Kahlo, a Mexican artist born in 1907, was an openly bisexual woman and a member of the Mexican Communist Party, both considered controversial affiliations at the time. A brilliant individual, Kahlo had initially aspired to become a doctor and attend medical school. However, a tragic bus accident at the age of 18 left her with a lifelong disability, shattering her medical aspirations. Confined to bed during her recovery, Kahlo discovered a new passion for painting. Her supportive parents provided her with painting supplies and a mirror, enabling her to begin her remarkable artistic journey to explore her identity through self-portraits. Often grappling with solitude, Kahlo once famously remarked, "I paint myself because I am often alone and I am the subject I know best." Through her art, she explored her identity and experiences, using her paintings as a visual diary to explore her complex emotions and life's challenges. Her work, rich in symbolism and personal narratives, is considered by art historians to be deeply autobiographical, offering a unique window into the artist's heart and mind. In 1927, Kahlo joined the Mexican Communist Party, where she crossed paths with the renowned muralist Diego Rivera, who would later become her husband in 1929. Their tumultuous relationship, marked by passionate love and infidelity on both sides, ultimately led to their divorce in 1939. The period immediately following her divorce proved to be a pivotal moment in Kahlo's artistic career, as she channeled her emotional turmoil into creating some of her most iconic and powerful works of art. Immediately following her divorce, Kahlo poured her emotions into two self-portraits. The first, The Two Fridas, delves into her dual heritage as a woman of both German and Mexican descent. One Frida is depicted wearing a traditional Tijuana dress, representing her Mexican roots, while the other appears in a more modern European style, symbolizing her independent spirit and connection to her German heritage. Both Frida's hearts are exposed, linked by a shared blood vessel, a powerful visual metaphor for their interconnectedness. Modern Frida, holding surgical scissors, has severed one of the arteries, suggesting a profound sense of loss and pain, revealing Kahlo's inner turmoil and confusion in the aftermath of her divorce. The painting suggests a deep questioning of identity, as if Kahlo is grappling with who she is without Rivera and the life that they had built together. The second notable painting from this period, Self-Portrait with Cropped Hair, reveals a striking departure from Kahlo's usual style. Typically portrayed in vibrant feminine attire, she is depicted here wearing an oversized suit, which many art historians believe belonged to her ex-husband. Her long hair, a symbol of traditional femininity, has been dramatically chopped off and scattered all around her. She sits alone in a chair, her expression stoic and unreadable. The lyrics to a song, "Look, if I loved you, it was for your hair. Now that you are without hair, I don't love you anymore," are inscribed at the top of the painting. This powerful image embodies Kahlo's fierce desire for independence and her refusal to conform to societal expectations of women. It also captures the raw vulnerability of questioning one's identity, as Kahlo confronts her reflection in the aftermath of this transformative act. Frida Kahlo was an extraordinary artist whose work continues to resonate with audiences worldwide, inspire artists and activists, and is seen as a feminine icon. James Baldwin was a prolific African-American writer and social critic. He identified as gay, and his work explored the intersectionality of race, sexuality, and class in 20th century America. Baldwin's writing encompassed novels, essays, and plays, all of which remain incredibly influential. An unfinished manuscript of his was adapted into a BAFTA-winning documentary, and his novel, If Beale Street Could Talk, was adapted into a critically acclaimed film in 2018. James Baldwin, like many Black Americans during that era, had a troubled childhood. He once reflected, "I never had a childhood. I did not have any human identity. I was born dead." This sentiment speaks to the harsh realities and systemic oppression faced by Black individuals in earliest 20th century America. Baldwin's mother was one of the roughly 6 million African Americans who fled the oppressive racial segregation of the South during the Great Migration. She arrived in Harlem, New York at the young age of 19, seeking better opportunities and a life free from the harsh realities of Jim Crow. James was born out of wedlock, but his mother, a resilient and determined woman, took on the sole responsibility of raising him. She worked tirelessly to provide for her son, demonstrating the strength and resourcefulness of many Black women during that era. It wasn't until later that she met and married David Baldwin, a preacher many years her senior. Baldwin's relationship with his stepfather was fraught with tension and conflict. The two clashed frequently, their disagreements sometimes escalating into violence, due to their starkly contrasting beliefs and values. While Baldwin found solace and intellectual stimulation in reading, movies, and friendships that included white peers, his stepfather vehemently condemned these activities as sinful and believed they would lead to his damnation. Over time, Baldwin's stepfather became increasingly angry and bitter, alienating members of his congregation with his harsh sermons. During his high school years, Baldwin came to realize his sexuality, which diverged from the expectations of his peers and family. Seeking solace and purpose, he turned to religion and discovered a talent for public speaking. He began delivering sermons at the Fireside Pentecostal Church, embracing the role of a young preacher. However, as Baldwin matured and grappled with the complexities of life, his views on religion and church evolved. He became disillusioned with the church's teachings and practices, feeling that they often masked prejudice and intolerance instead of promoting true acceptance and love. This disillusionment is evident in his later writings, where he critiqued the church's role in perpetuating social injustices. These formative experiences, his tumultuous relationship with his stepfather, his evolving views on religion, and the challenges faced by his mother and other Black migrants profoundly shaped Baldwin's artistic vision. He sought to portray the raw, unvarnished realities of Black and gay men's lives, drawing from his own experiences and observations. Through powerful letters and essays, he explored the deeply intertwined issues of racism and poverty, shedding light on the systemic injustices that plagued American society. Some of his most notable works include Giovanni's Room, a groundbreaking 1956 novel exploring themes of homosexuality and identity, and The Fire Next Time, a collection of essays examining race and religion in America, while urgently calling for social change. Giovanni's Room continues to be recognized as a landmark work of LGBTQ literature. Celebrated for its frank and unwavering portrayal of love, identity, and self-expression, the novel resonated deeply with readers who felt alienated and marginalized, offering a powerful affirmation of their experiences. Its enduring significance stands as a testament to Baldwin's courage and unwavering commitment to portraying the complexities and nuances of the human experience. Rufus Wainwright, a celebrated Canadian singer, songwriter, and composer, is a contemporary icon known for his talent and authenticity. While many recognize his voice from the moving rendition of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah in the movie Shrek, Wainwright's contributions to music extend far beyond that. As one of the first openly gay artists signed to a major record label, Wainwright has fearlessly paved the way for others in the LGBT community. His decorated career includes collaborations with DreamWorks, the creation of 2 operas, and countless performances for his adoring audiences worldwide. The history of minority artists like these are important to remember. They teach us about living on the edge of change and justice. They are testaments to the rich history of activism in the art community, and I hope they inspire us all to be just as bold and creative in our own lives. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to stay connected and see more content like this, be sure to visit my website, linked in the description below, for all my social media links and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video. Bye!